CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 25 of Sly 2 Bandit Thieves. Last time, we began the 8th and final episode of the game. We explored around Arpeggio's airship, we got the remaining treasures and power-ups, and then we boarded his main blimp in order to get some recon photos. We discovered that Neela was in league with Arpeggio the whole time, and then of course, Neela, in typical Neela fashion, betrayed Arpeggio into the clockwork frame and is now flying around the safe house. As you can see right there, she is flying about. Now anyways, Clockla, she is not just for show. Clockla will have a spotlight from her eyes, and if she catches you in that spotlight, basically she will drop a robotic bird egg on you, which will release a little enemy. However, she is a little deadlier in an upcoming mission. So anyways, in regards to the whole Clockla twist, I'll be honest with you, I am not a fan of this. Which one is which? Okay, there it is. Charge TNT run, we're doing that one first. Anyways, but as for the whole Clockla twist, basically, I am not a big fan of it. Just because, the thing is this, Neela does not really scream mastermind. Neela more or less screams high-ranked minion to me, where she's like Dementio in a way, you know that she is more capable than her superior. But the thing with Neela is that they already revealed her to be a traitor just way too early in the game, so you know what her true nature is. And you would think that Arpeggio, given his status as this super genius of the Claw Gang, he would have seen it and would have basically been able to counteract Neela, you know? Have some measure in place where he'd be the one to betray her, basically on the grounds of, hey, I know you betray people, so why would I not assume you do the same to me? And then have Arpeggio into the clockwork frame, you know?
This engine room is locked down tight. Since we can't get in, I figure we'll have to destroy it from the outside.
I hope you're carrying some heavy explosives, Bentley, because that engine isn't small.
It just so happens that there's a ready supply of explosives already available on the blimp. Walk one of these TNT barrels up to that engine room to destroy it.
Sounds easy enough. What's the catch?
The initial payload in that TNT barrel won't be powerful enough to do the job. If you pick up 3 magnetic chargers, you should achieve the necessary blast force to destroy the engine. It's simple, really. Just get close to the chargers, and they'll automatically attach to your barrel.
All right, let's blow stuff up.
Okay, so anyways, but back to Arpeggio's plan as a whole. There is a massive hole in that plan, where basically because Arpeggio's plan banks around just people, the grand bulk of the city of Paris, eating at Dimitri's nightclub. However, that is a very, very niche demographic if you think about it. Yeah, Dimitri's nightclub was popular, but I highly doubt the grand bulk of the city was going there. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure that the people would have processed the food just well before this whole plan. I mean, it took several weeks. It took several weeks just to get to the Contessa's arc of the game. So basically, from there, I can only imagine that basically that spice would have been well digested by the time basically it reaches this point in the story. So really, just by the time that blimp reaches Paris, no one is going to get affected by it. It's just going to be a light show. It's just going to be a loud, obnoxious light show. And then on top of that, Bentley's like, she will be immortal. Basically, the thing is this. If Clockla gains immortality, so what? I mean, think about it. Sly and the gang were able to defeat Clockwork with just a Carmelita shock pistol and a jetpack, basically. And that was Clockwork at max power after basically being immortal for thousands of years. I'm pretty sure that Neela, having just obtained the body, would not be able to really oppose Sly, just in any state. So basically, there isn't really a rush if you really think about it. There isn't basically this mad rush of, oh my gosh, she's gonna be invincible. No, yes, Neela would be invincible at that point, but she would hardly be invulnerable though. Okay, I'm pretty sure that it will detonate if we drop from too far a distance. No, it won't. Okay, good. Okay, so anyways, in regards to this mission, it can easily throw you off if you do not know how the springs in this area work. So basically, first things first, we're going to make our way over here. And then the third charge. This one's going to be a bit of a challenge, because you can see it's on the upper area of the stage. However, we can't get up there without jumping. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go all the way around here. I think this is the one. That, or it could be every spring. But yeah. But anyways, you're going to find a lot of flashlight guards in this mission. And I mean a lot of them. And they are going to get in your way. Oh, by the way, one of the bottles right there. And the other one is right on the right side. So we're going to grab that. So yeah, I located all the bottles, so we're all good to go there. Yeah, we'll grab the remaining one after this next mission. Okay, so anyways, Clockla. In this mission, if she catches you in those beams, guess what happens? She drops a TNT barrel on you. She will. It will hit you and it will cause you to fail. If you jump out of this barrel at this point, you will fail. If you get damaged at this point, you will fail. So basically, you are very, very vulnerable in this mission. Thankfully, Arpeggio's guys aren't exactly the most observant, because you'd think that one of them would recognize, hey, wait a minute, why is this TNT barrel just moving around? Okay, come on, take a few steps forward. So anyways, Clockla, she will never fail to fly by this area when you're at this point in the mission. So beware. Clockla is going to be on your tail for this one. And she will drop the payload on you. And it will not be pretty. I have failed this mission several times due to Clockla related injuries. Okay, so anyways, just keep observant. Okay, for a second there, I thought that was Clockla flying nearby. But yeah, basically, Clockla is going to be an eternal obstacle for you for the rest of this level. Okay, so let's just get this barrel over while she's far away. Okay, yippee, we got 2 guards. Every guard in this mission is a flashlight guard, which I appreciate since it lets you know where their field of vision is. Imagine if you're dealing with just a bunch of standard guards.
That should be the last time anyone puts that engine to use.
Okay. So anyways, we're going to want to keep to this side of the level. And it's going to be on top of a flagpole. Right here. Okay, so let's go for the next slime mission. The other missions are going to be unique in that you really don't need to go back to the safe house. You see, they're all going to be 2-part missions, where basically you're going to have a mission where Sly starts off and then you switch over to Bentley, a mission where you start off as Bentley and then you switch to Murray, and then a mission where you start off as Murray and then you switch over to Bentley. So basically, everyone in the gang gets equal distribution in this stage. Everyone gets a piece of the pie. So anyways, for this mission, this is actually going to be Sly's final pickpocketing mission.
To disable that engine room, you and I are going to have to work together.
Happy to have you along, Bentley. What do you need me to do?
Pickpocket the guard's keys to the engine room. Once you've got the door open, I'll take over.
Okay, you should take your position. It's not gonna take me long to lighten these guys of their keys.
Yeah, but basically, the sad thing is that just this is the least mission-oriented area in the game. Seriously, you only have the recon mission, then you have these 4 missions that we're doing right now, and then you have just one more mission, and then basically the final boss. So yeah, just... This one really does speed by. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, I apologize if basically my spamming of feral pounds can be a little on the irritating side. It's just I love this technique. Just the horizontality that gives you. I'm like a jaguar. Okay, next one. Okay, let's get rid of you. Okay, next one. Yeah, we'll take that guy on the lower level first. Then we'll make our way up because I think this is gonna be an upper engine. Okay. Yeah, anyways, these guys, these enemies right here are actually unique in that they are the only enemies in the game who are actually immune to fire damage. Which is probably to avoid basically them wiping each other out with their jetpacks. Okay, got that one. Anyways, that guard right there that we just pickpocketed. You can actually get him by just simply pickpocketing him while he's leaning against that crate. So anyways. Final two. Okay, there's one over there and then one up there. And we'll go for the upper level first. Yeah, we'll go for that one over there, and basically we'll branch around to the top to the one engine room. Yeah, really, just this would be the worst place for me to work, you know, basically a giant flying facility. Seriously, because just my fear of heights would be just kicking in so badly. Okay. There we go, engine room key. Okay. Let's make our way over there. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, I would have to say that basically out of all the levels in the game, this is this would be my third or second favorite, depending on just how I'm feeling on any given day. Actually, I would have to say this is my second favorite. And then just Menace in the North Day is my third. And then basically just, I would have to say that Dimitri's would be a solid fourth place. Then you get to the other ones, where I would say that just fifth place would be Rajan's level. Just the first one story I encountered. Then basically, okay, sorry, I'm trying to think how to do this. Okay, there we are. No! As I was saying, just starry-eyed encounter. Then basically from there, I would say that then episode 5 would be there just because of the missions. I would say that my least favorite level in the game would have to be Jailbreak. I love the idea, but just overall, a lot of the missions I just feel to be a bit of a pain. Just specifically the whole lightning rod chase, as well as the freaking encryption algorithm. Wait, did that guy just sacrifice himself to the flames? I think that guy sacrificed himself to the flames.
Okay, Sly, I'm waiting by the engine room door.
Okay, and it's all the way down here. It's all the way on the other side of the area. Huzzah. Yeah, sorry if it seems like my level selection's a little bit finicky, you know? It's just, all the levels in this game are very solid, basically, where I would say that they are all very good levels, where basically it's just some levels are better than others, but but even the worst of levels in this game to me are still very good. And still places that I like going and exploring around and just overall having a good time. Just though mess in the north, just seriously, mess in the north, not mess in the north, taming, he who tames the iron horse, that one just will always stick out to me. Just very solid level.
Okay, Bentley, you're on.
Electricity is going to. If you miss and break the wrong bulb, there'll be a big power surge and kablam!
Yeah, so basically, don't break the wrong bulb. Yeah, basically, you're not on a time limit with this. Just don't break the wrong bulb. Just don't go thinking that Bentley's a gunslinger. I was about to say gunslinger. Yes, he's the gunslinger. Fear the gunslinger. That sounds like something. That sounds like a Gungan serial killer. It's the gunslinger. Annie, it's the gunslinger. Jar Jar Binks is the gunslinger. The gunslinger slasher. Yeah, the more you break, the easier it gets. I think they may speed up a little, but it's nothing that's gonna basically absolutely destroy you. Okay. And then watch I break the wrong one inadvertently. Okay. There we go, and just one more pair to go. I wonder what bulb we have it now.
Okay, pal. You're all set to bounce up to the next level.
Okay, for this next one, bombs, bombs, and more bombs.
If I'm reading this right, it looks like you need to bomb those power nodes to get into the control room. Once that door is open, you'll be able to shut this engine down for good.
Yeah, just a lot of fun with this section. Just plant bombs.
Take it all the way, buddy. Flip the override switch and this engine is toast. That's one less engine for that creepy clockla thing to draw power from.
Okay, let's go. Next mission, and this one's gonna be the final Bentley hacking mission in the game. Though it has a nice twist to it. Though too bad they don't keep that mechanic in Sly 3. Okay. Ugh, my feet are cold. And even though I'm wearing a thick pair of socks. So anyways, I personally believe that this entire level is just better for Sly, Bentley, and Murray than, say, anywhere in the Contessa's domain, you know? And watch how I fall right off. Yeah, this is better. Bentley falls into the freaking blades. He falls into the saw blades. This is so much better than Jailbreak, where Bentley had solid ground to deal with. Who needs solid ground when you've got propeller blades? Bentley can just chop his feet off. Oh, wait. Yeah, we don't need to worry. You know why? Temporal lock, baby! Seriously, Bentley has the blood grail right here. Okay. Sleep, Papa, sleep.
That's one of the engines that needs to be disabled. I won't lie to you, Murray. This is going to be a tough job that requires both our skills.
My skills? Okay, Bentley, if you say so.
First, I'll need to hack the stations controlling access to the engine room. Then, Murray, you'll need to head inside and use your muscle to finish the job.
The Murray will be ready to go.
Yeah, so anyways, final Bentley mission. It feels like just yesterday we were basically running through Paris, blasting down disco balls and breaking peacock signs. Okay, anyways, go into this computer, and you'll notice that Arpeggio has some firepower, some serious firepower. And if we try to go forward, we can't necessarily deal with the guys. However, we now have the ability for our bullets to reflect off the walls. Even though Bentley doesn't say, hey, my hacking improved, or anything like that. No, it's basically just, all of a sudden, Bentley now just has new technology. So anyways, just blast these guys away. Yeah, really, this just adds a whole new layer of depth to the whole hacking minigame. Okay, come on. Yeah, though it is fitting, it's only fitting that Arpeggio has the hardest hacking areas in the game, considering basically he is, well, the brains of the Claw gang. I mean, you wouldn't expect John Bassan to have the best computers. John Bassan's computer defense, he has a guy with a shovel sitting right next to it. That's also his ID department. Basically, just guy with a shovel. Or basically, just the computer starts acting up, hit it with a shovel. Okay. Yeah, let's just use the health extractor. No! We had help! We sucked him in! And he gave us life! Yeah, though we didn't even need to go that way. We could have just done this. I'm like, oh, this area is easy for Bentley and Murray to go through. And then meanwhile, basically just Bentley getting absolutely iced by a guy with a jetpack. Okay, so anyways. Next one. Yeah, so basically this one is not going to be as tame as the previous one. Now we actually have to deal with basically dodging the little guys while we're trying to take out the big guys. Okay, there we go. First one down. Okay. Come on. There we are. And now it's just a classic case of just break the wall. Oh no, you don't. And there. Okay, final terminal right over there. To think, that's the final Bentley waypoint in the game. I'm sorry, I just can't help but get a little sentimental at moments like this. We've come so far. Might as well use that Bentley turbo. He'll love the fast-paced, high-stakes music, and then we're just sitting here blasting down a barrier. And now we have the most powerful troops in the game. Yeah, these guys are going to keep you on your toes. Yeah, so basically this is a thing of you're moving and you gotta claim your territory. Gotta hold your ground. Go, go, go.
Make way for the Murray!
With that, we're done with Bentley.
Hey, pal. Looks like you'll need to lift all those giant cylinders. Once they're locked in the up position, you'll be able to take them out from the top level.
Okay, so anyways, every time you lift up a cylinder, our guard is going to come in.
Heads up, pal. You've got company.
Okay, so yeah, this is the perfect thing for Murray. Just lift up an object. Guys, come in. Bring it. Okay, run over here. Ah, he's over here. Okay. And final one.
Nice work. Head up to the second level and thunderflop on the giant cylinders. That should finish them off.
Okay, so anyways, this part's really fun. Just go in. Yeah, and they send in the little drones to stop you, as if they can stop the Murray. Murray spits on those drones. He laughs at those drones. They are nothing before the might of the Murray.
Perfect. Now, head into the control booth and pull the plug on this thing. Another engine bites the dust.
Okay, one more mission to go. And this one is Murray to Sly. Okay, let's find our way out of this engine room. Okay, Murray mission, all the way over there. Though at least with Murray, he doesn't have to worry about being stealthy with the guards. Just Murray, just punch them. They are dead. Boom. Okay. Thunderflop! Garbage day!
Murray, it looks like I'm gonna need some help getting into that engine room.
Happy to help.
Bentley tells me that the door to that room is locked down by wall-mounted power stations located throughout this blimp. I'll need you to take out all the power stations and then pry open the door by hand.
No sweat, Sly.
Yeah, essentially this is the alarm mission from the Black Chateau. Only this time you have less objects at your disposal to throw, but we do have guards. Yeah, I'm like, we have guards, and then just nope. In fact, you actually want guards to come to you during this mission. Arpeggio's crew is absolutely delinquent. The alarms are going off and yet no one's coming. Yeah, meanwhile, Dimitri's alarms go off, and it's basically just, it's go time. I guess that's what happens when you have a boss like Dimitri. Basically, everyone wants to fight for Dimitri's nightclub. His greasy, sweet nightclub. Okay, so anyways, really, just Atlas Strength is the best power-up that you can buy from Murray. Just all of his missions become trivialized once you have it. There we go, now we get some guards who actually want to help. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's take this chair and head over to the next one. Yeah, too bad all of Arpeggio's guards got wiped out. Otherwise, basically, at least one of them can get the alert that, hey, Arpeggio's not in the frame. Arpeggio is not in the frame. Abort the mission. Arpeggio is dead and not in the frame. Unless Neil is paying them. Okay, and boom. You're coming with us. Yeah, come in line.
Looks like the power locks are offline. Come on back and pry it open.
Okay, but final time we're playing as Murray. Final Murray waypoint right over there. Okay, yeah, we just need to find our way up. Oh yeah, okay, there it is, there it is. And yeah, and anyways, this is the mission where you're actually gonna find the vault for this level. And funnily enough, just this vault arguably has one of the best power-ups in the game. Now, I'm not gonna say that it's the best one because of just how late you get it. But in terms of just overall functionality, it is just hands down one of the best powers you can have. Because it perfectly complements Sly's moveset. So anyways. There's Clockla. Let's just get around. And time for Sly's engine room.
Your turn, buddy.
Careful, Sly. This place is packed with laser security. First, you'll need to make your way to the far end of this room. Then jump up to the second level to get at the engine room control center.
But it's a real shame that Arpeggio gets killed off so early in this chapter, because basically Arpeggio had so much potential to be a great villain. Basically, just putting this, because basically just it's always interesting seeing just the super intelligent villains in the Sly series, just the ones that can compete with Bentley on an equal playing field, you know. And just meanwhile, just Arpeggio, he's just gone.
The control center is opposite your position in the room. With some well-timed spire jumping, you should be able to get access.
Okay. Oh, that was horrible. Yeah, because really, just we don't get to explore a lot of Arpeggio's personality, because basically, Arpeggio just, I can imagine being just, if we got a full-on chapter with him, basically, just him being a surprisingly chill villain, you know? It would be interesting, just a reimagining to see just what a standard chapter would have been like, you know, where basically it's just Arpeggio and his clockwork brain, you know? Just how that would go.
That Arpeggio really knew his encryption algorithms. As it stands, I'm only 86.5% convinced the code to the vault is 725.
Yeah, basically basically just what Arpeggio would do with just the clockwork brain.
You've gotten the shadow power move.
So basically, Shadow Power, what this ability does. Sly can only walk while using this form. He can only sneak, and it drains over time. However, this is essentially Sly's invisibility power from the very first game. And just like in the first game, it's rendered pretty much useless. Seriously, invisibility, it just gets absolutely shafted in the series.
That's lights out for this engine.
And an unexpected windfall, I've been contacted by Inspector Fox over the shortwave radio. She's well aware of the dire situation we all face if Clockla becomes immortal, and has agreed to join forces with us so that we can destroy the robotic bird. The only catch is that she's unable to locate this blimp on her radar. To help her hone in on our position, we'll need to boost the strength of 4 local radio towers. Once Inspector Fox is in range, she'll take one of us on board to act as a tail gunner in a dogfight against Clockla. This is it. We don't have time for another plan. We're almost over Paris, and if that hate hypnosis light show goes off, well, you know the story.
Yeah, that basically Neela can't die due to old age. But that wouldn't stop us from being able to blast her smithereens. All we need is just Carmelita just launching a shock pistol. But yeah, but just clearly we have to bring Murray on as the tail gunner. I mean, Murray's got that potato gun experience. But anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever that you want. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye.